singing career as well. Wait, so it just started recording?
Oh, good. We're rolling, baby.
Okay. Do you want me to restart? You want me to go
Yeah, from the top. From the
right.
top.
We weren't even recording, so recording now.
Rewind.
Welcome back to Midday with the Raj. The last one, unless Pat brings me back for a little bit in the summer. We'll have to see. TBD and emails indeed, as it actually rhymes. So on top of that, we're going to say congratulations to Michaela Grace for graduating her sophomore year at HCC. A singer here, jazz band, and her schedule is so mixed up. I will not be mentioning what she does, but I know that she is a singer on top of that. Works here at the radio station, and I got a comment from her a second ago saying, asked her in an interview, how does it feel to be done? She said, it is wonderful. And now, Michaela, you get to ride off into the sunset.
Let's go. So, she's the best.
Congratulations.
Grace, baby.
And I know you can hear us, and we love you, man. So,
Yep. Keep it real.
And like I said, you always have a home here if you ever want to come back.
So true.
Also, congratulations to Pat LaBelle for having a full-time position at
Whoa, wait. We don't know yet. But you'll see me next week. Let's leave it at that. All right, we don't know yet.
TBD, but
unannounced TBD.
We're getting excited.
Yeah, we hype.
I know I kind of spoiled the news a little bit.
Yeah, my God, Al.
But
all right, let's get to the sports.
Let's get to the sports. We're back here with another
Giddy up.
Another great episode in store for you. If this is the last one for this semester, maybe not. I know I'll be back next semester either way. But we do have a jam-packed show on top for you today. Let's start off with a little NHL playoffs. The Oilers are up 3-1. All actual, updates are actually right here on the show. And it's funny you say, Pat, because yesterday I did an entire script while there was a yellow jacket in my house when I was trying to get that out of here.
Oh my God!
Thank God it was out. But we got him out. My mom got him out, should I say?
Let's go.
The Panthers and Maple Leafs are 2-2. Tied. The Oilers up 3-1 on the Golden Knights, and on top of that, we got the Stars, the Dallas Stars, up 3-1 on the Winnipeg Jets. And Jets. Those are the final 4 or 5 teams. So, Pat, what do you got? I'll mention it right now. Yankees lineup came out for their final game today against the Mariners before they come back home for a crosstown rival matchup against our former guy, Juan Soto, and the Mets.
Oh.
Trent Grisham as batting leadoff in center field. Ben Rice at first base. Designated hitter number 99, Aaron Judge. Cody Bellinger in right. Anthony Volpe at short. And left, Jason Dominguez back in the lineup making his debut, even though he's a little bit older now. DJ LeMahieu got activated yesterday. Good to see you back, bud. JC Escara catching, and Yorbit Vivas playing third with Will Warren on the bump for the Yankees trying to take the series today in Seattle. I'll get back to that later. But back to the hockey, Pat. We only have, final 6. So, what do you got?
All right, wait, let's go down one at a time.
One at a time. So we're going to go with the Panthers and Maple Leafs all tied up at 2 apiece.
This is a tough one. I'm going to go ding, 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 ding. I'm going to go Panthers. Panthers in 7. Lock it in.
Yeah, I'll take Panthers in 6.
All right.
I'm going with Oilers in 5 against the Golden Knights.
And what's that series at right now?
3-1 Oilers.
Yeah, I'll say Oilers in 6 on that one.
So you think Golden Knights take Game 5 tonight?
Yeah, I'll say they steal one.
We got the Stars up 3-1 on the Jets. I got Stars in 5.
Stars in 5. Book it.
Quick NHL run done for. I think I just gave you a Yankees lineup and who's pitching for them. But they have currently in the standings, they have a 3 games lead in the overall on the Red Sox, and that means they have a 3-game lead overall. That means they have in the loss column, they would have a 3.5. Wait, no, that's wrong. 2.5. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Fact check. Wrong on that one. But no, Yankees 24-18 had a tough walk-off loss last night to J.P. Crawford. Walked it off for the Mariners. I don't think Tim Hill's really an extra inning guy anymore. I think we're gonna have to figure out someone else. He's more of an early to mid innings guy. But he ended up getting walked off last night. It's funny how I said the other day, Yankees lineup is just mashing, but then they have one of these games that happens to every other team, where a team just slows down a little bit. So, I mean, Yankees the other day they put up it's crazy, Pat, because the other day they put up 11 runs. Last night they only put up 1.
Oh wow.
So
the bats were getting hot.
It's amazing. It's amazing how you could put up all these runs, and then it's funny how I was trashing them a few days ago. Like, oh, my dad's like, oh, what happened to them not scoring any runs, Al? You know, have not been paying attention a little bit, and I'm like, well, I'm not saying that to say it. I'm saying it because it happens with every other team where teams go on this streak where they just score consistently. And it's just the Yankees didn't show that last night, and they got, to be fair, they got shut down. And the guy they were facing last night, I think his last name's like Wu, and he's good. It's not like they were facing some bust last night. On top of that, the Red Sox that are 3 games back overall, 2.5 in the loss column, are currently 500. They're 22-22. They ended up losing on a walk-off last night as well. They to Javier Baez in extra innings, had a 3-run homer.
Oh, dang, I didn't catch the game last night.
It's crazy because Christian Campbell hit a 2-run homer in extra innings to give you the lead, 9-7. And then Tigers get a few. There's obviously an automatic runner at second, but then they get a walk, and then 1 pitch later.
Oh, that's actually a brutal way to lose. I didn't realize it was that.
Walk-off blast. My friends were that pleasing. They're like, our bullpen needs to be better. It's not great, is what they were saying. So, and I was like, I don't know if I can really relate. The Yankees' bullpen's been iffy as well. So,
yeah.
On top of that, we have games going on right now, Pat. The Minnesota Twins are up 4-3 on the Baltimore Orioles. The St. Louis Cardinals have a no score with the Phillies. They're on a hot streak. They have won 9 in a row, by the way, the St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh my gosh, red hot.
Same with the Minnesota Twins. They won like 8 in a row as well.
Hot.
Or some ish like that. Brewers and Guardians, no score as well. Everything else is later on. For the Yankees side of things, Will Warren is taking the ball for the Yankees today. For the Mariners, they will counter with Luis Castillo. It's gonna be a tough matchup for the Yankees today. At 4:10 p.m. actually. That's only like
oh my God! What's up with all the day games today?
Well, I think it's travel day probably for most teams. So most teams have. Actually, the Sox have a night game tonight though. They're at 6:40. So and then after that, the Sox have coming home for a set against the red hot Atlanta Braves that started off the season, Pat, 0-7. And now they're 500.
Stop it.
Not joking.
Well, that's what we were just talking
21
about.
And what were we just talking about last week about that?
And sometimes
look
teams
at it
start
now,
slow.
bro. No, and look at it now. Like, they're 21-21. Going tonight is
Giddy
Hunter.
up.
Going tonight for the Red Sox is Hunter Dobbins looking for a series win. Actually, no. I think the Sox lost the night before as well. Yeah, they lost the first 2 games. Looking to salvage the last game of the series. Hunter Dobbins on the bump for the Red Sox against the reigning Cy Young Award winner, Tariq Skubal. 4-2 with a 2.008 ERA.
So, Sox about to drop this one.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on the offense. Maybe you get a good start on him and score early in the first inning. So
that's a tough one, though.
On top of that, the Red Sox will be coming back home to take on the Atlanta Braves that are only a game. There's technically the same record at 21-21. It'll be TBD for the Braves pitching Friday, but on Friday night, the Red Sox will counter whoever they face against the Atlanta Braves with Garrett Crochet. That is 4-2 with a 1.93 ERA. For the Yankees side of things, going back home, they will have Tyler McGill for the Mets against Carlos Rodon. McGill is 3-3 with a 3.10 ERA, and with Rodon, he is 4-3 with a 3.29 ERA. It's crazy how I say this, Pat, because I was really crapping on Rodon, like the last, basically most of the season, basically to start off, and I've been saying that he's terrible. In the last 3 starts, 3 or 4, 5 starts, he's been going deep for us.
There you go.
It's crazy how I can trash a guy, and I'm like, I can't really say anything about him now because I was just trashing him for like 2 weeks straight.
Maybe he heard you.
I mean, maybe all the way from New York, and I've physically apologize. So, and on top of that, I should have gave you more of a shot when it was early in the season. So, but no, it's just one of those things that you never know what can happen. And it's like me and Pat said, the team. You can't trash one guy, then everyone else is going to feel trashed. You got to stick up for your team, even though sometimes I don't do that a lot. I got to start doing that more. So, but on top of that, Pat, Red Sox got 1 more with the Tigers, and then 3 with the Atlanta Braves. What do you got happening with the Red Sox in the next 4 or 5 games?
Oh, I can't lie. Based on that pitching matchup you just said, yikes. I'm going to say the Sox drop this last one against the Tigers, but I'm going to say rest and regroup. rest and regroup. The team. I'm going to say they take 2 out of 3 from the Braves. Cool them right back down.
On top of that, Oswaldo Cabrera, broken ankle for the Yankees. The other day, he broke his ankle, and he's probably done for a while. So, not probably, he is. So
that's too bad.
That's why we activated DJ LeMahieu, and on top of that, we're going to have Oswald Peraza mix in there. And maybe Jorvit Vivas, like I just said. So, mix all 3 of those guys in. But prayers up for Oswald Cabrera for sure. He's such a great guy. All of them like him in the clubhouse, and they like what he brings to his character. So,
no, I hate to see people
we're
get
praying
hurt.
for you, bud. We're here for you, man. So, I mean, that's rough. That's tough. And no one likes to see a player get hurt. And I think Pat knows where I'm going with this later on when we bring up the NBA.
I know.
But we will not spoil that yet. I'm saving that stuff for last. That's even worse.
In the arms of an angel.
That's even worse of what happened. Obviously, way worse. But, I mean, still bad, but way worse is what I'm going to mention later.
I know.
The Dodgers have placed Roki Sasaki on the 15-day IL. The guy they got from Japan, that pitcher. The Dodgers have placed right-handed pitcher Roki Sasaki on the 15-day IL with right shoulder impingement.
What does that mean?
I guess it's got to be something close to what? Inflation, basically, right shoulder inflation.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. So, but he's on the 15-day IL. So for Dodgers fans, obviously that's kind of a huge loss rotation-wise. But on top of that, division-wise, we're going to check the standings all around. I just mentioned the AL East. Yankees up three games overall, 2.5 loss column. On Boston, 3.5 on the Blue Jays that are 20-21, and we got the Orioles 3 games under 4.5. And for the struggling Baltimore Orioles at 15-24. In last place right now. But it's like we said with the Atlanta Braves that started 0-7. Anyone that can start off slow can always pick up to be hot.
And never quit, never surrender.
That's another part. So, just realize that there's 162 games. So we have a long way to go. And today is only May 14th. So we have about, I'd say 5, 6, 7 months left.
Oh,
so
yeah. There's a ways to go, folks.
We still have a boatload of baseball to play. So for your teams like those, don't lose faith. There's so much time left. So,
as the great Chris Rogers said, got to play the games.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Rogers for coming on the show last week.
For real.
And he did a great job in stellar performance. For the Detroit Tigers, the Detroit Tigers are 28-15 in first place, 2.5 overall on the Guardians, and I would say that 2 in the loss column, 3.5 on the Royals that are 25-19, with the Twins that have won 8 straight and are 21-20. And for the Chicago White Sox that are 13-29, 14.5 back on the Tigers. On the AL West side of things, the Seattle Mariners are 23-18, with the Sacramento Athletics at 22-20. In second place,
oh my God, when did they move? Wait, sidebar.
This past, I think it was this past.
Sidebar what?
This past year's. Yeah.
I'm so out of it. My God.
Yeah, Sacramento Athletics. They are in Sacramento now.
Oh my God.
In Oakland anymore.
Sorry, not to interrupt.
No worries.
Learning on the fly.
Houston Astros at 21-20, 2 games back, tied with the Rangers at 22-21, and the Angels 17-24, 6 games back. Now on the NL side of things, the Mets are 28-15, red hot, 6-4 in their last 10, winners of 3 straight. With the Philadelphia Phillies 3 games back at 24-17. Like I just said, the red-hot Atlanta Braves 21-21
How about
now.
them Braves?
And getting Ronald Acuna back as well. Just had his rehab assignment last night.
They might make a run on first place.
So watch out for Atlanta, man. They're the team to sleep on there. So don't forget about the Phillies though as well.
Fighting Phils.
And then Sajak DJ Cat Loaf. Because you're a Phillies fan.
Hey, shout out DJ Catloaf.
I know that DJ Catloaf was supposed to come on today, but I don't think she'd be able to make it. But we appreciate everything that you've done for us. Be a friend, tell a friend, something nice that will change their life. One half of the hammer, with Cowboy DJ Loaf in here as well.
Real.
That was Pat McAfee. I don't know why I just said that. But NL Central, the Cubs are 25-18. 1.5 overall on the Cardinals. I would say 2 in the loss column overall. Well, loss column wise. And everybody else is under 500. Reds 5 games back. Brewers 5 games back. Pirates 11-29 or 14-29, whatever. For the Dodgers side of things, on the NL West, the Dodgers are in first place, a half game over the Padres at 27-15. Defending champs rolling. San Diego Padres a half game back, or should I say Damon's San Diego Padres.
Hey, 26, DJ Damon T.
26-15, half game back on the Dodgers. Giants 25-18, 2.5 back. The Diamondbacks hanging in there at 1 game over at 5.5 back. And for the struggling, dear Colorado Rockies at 7-35.
Oh my God, that is so bad.
And for someone that was just speaking about them the other day, it's like my dad said, that's just an organization that doesn't care and just clearly selling. So,
that is not right for a professional team to be 7-35.
7-35. No, it was way worse. Apparently, with the Chicago White Sox last year, I think they lost like 100 games or something like that.
Fun fact. Professor Pat Lore, my freshman basketball team way back in the day. I didn't play much basketball. I was horrible, too short. But anyways, I played freshman basketball. We lost by 100 points one time.
Oh, it's okay. It was something we lost.
Horrible.
We lost by. It was something bad like that back in high school for me too. I think we lost by like.
It was traumatizing.
We lost by like
97 points.
I think we lost by like 50 or 60 or something crazy like that one time. It was pretty bad. But,
yeah. Anyways.
We just don't talk about those moments
Nope.
on Midday with the Raj. Trying to stay positive here.
Yeah. Keep it positive. Keep it light.
On top of that, no, Colorado Rockies fan. I think you know that they're just selling right now. They don't really care. They're clearly their market, their organization, their front office is clearly in sell mode. Trying to get good draft picks for the future, I would say.
Well, Big Al, can I say one thing too? It's like for the Rockies, I mean, it's one thing to be a small market team where, okay, maybe it's hard to compete with the big dogs, but then there's also a level of having some pride too. It's like you're a professional ball player. You don't go 7-35. Have some pride.
Well, at this rate, for the state that they're in, they're probably just gonna have to play with pride because they're
now it's
28
like,
games under 500 or whatever. So I mean,
don't call it a comeback
unless if they pull some Oakland A's back in 2002 and win 20 in a row. I don't see that happening.
My God, even then they're like 7 games down.
Yeah, something like that or whatever. But no, it's just one of those things where you look at it and you're like, wow. But
well, hey, don't want to step on a team when they're down, but wake up, Rockies.
I don't know. I mean, I think that
Turn it around.
They might have sold the bag them maybe after the first week or two of the season.
Yeah, it's over for them. It's so over.
Anyways, on top of that, I'm going to take our first break, and then we're going to come back with a little bit of NFL and National Basketball Association playoffs. So stick around for Midday with the Raj, last episode, unless I come back in the summer. If not, I will definitely be back here next semester. Stay tuned.
Let's go.
Welcome back to Midday with the Raj on Studio 120. Studio 120 from the campus of Holyoke Community College. This is 103.5 WCCH, the best in variety. Let's
go.
Big Al and Professor Pat. I don't know why I said Studio 120. Probably thinking because of my old days at Westfield Tech when it was Studio 120.
Oh, I hear you. Hey, shout out Westfield Tech. Woo.
I don't know why. I actually just saw Stephen Forney the other day and Pete Coles.
Hey, sweet Pete.
So and they said they remember you.
Let's go.
You were only there 2 weeks ago, so it's kind of hard to forget the guy when you were there 2 weeks ago. So,
yeah, I'm a pretty memorable guy.
Sometimes. For here, I'd say you are pretty popular.
No big deal.
Broadcast and readings, Value I Radio. Are you or someone you love visually impaired and want to stay informed of local news? Free 24/7 audio accessible local news and information is available from Valley Eye Radio for those in the Pioneer Valley who are no longer able to read independently due to visual or other medical and physical challenges. Contact them at www.valleyeyeradio.org or call 413-747-7337 for details on how to listen from one or one of the other, or whatever. Their special radios are through their website, smart speakers, cable access channel, or mobile phones. Visit the www.valleyeyeradio.org or call 413-747-7337. That's 413-747-7337. Now, the two songs you just heard were Over by Drake, and the first song you heard was The Fire by John Legend. So, last two songs you will hear will be Good Life by Kanye and T-Pain and Mask Off featuring Kendrick Lamar, the remix.
Ooh, let's go.
For the last song as well to close out. the first semester.
So throw your hands up in the sky. That was a preview. That's a preview
of the song. But back to back to the script that me and Pat are going to go to. We got the NFL schedule release is tonight at 8:00.
Ooh,
so,
all right.
Pat, I'm hearing the Patriots and Giants are playing Week 14 at in New England.
We might have to have a little friendly wager on Midday with the Raj.
Not only that, it's Monday Night Football.
Oh, let's go.
My shows are on Wednesdays, so I'm sure then we will recap it.
I can't wait for that.
But everybody's
Get ready,
schedule
mark your calendar, folks.
There's been some things being linked on Twitter for schedules and stuff. I'm hearing the Giants are supposed to open the season with an NFC East opponent. I'm hearing that they're opening their home opener against the Kansas City Chiefs, apparently. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel. Because we're facing the Chiefs in our home opener. So I don't know how I feel.
Oh, blowout waiting to happen.
I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel. This is not really what I wanted to hear, but opening up our first home game against not the defending champs, but the champs from a couple years ago was not entirely what I was hoping. But I think that's what's in store for. I believe that's going to be week 3, and that's Monday Night Football as well. But I'm hearing an NFC East opponent, and I'm also hearing maybe an AFC West opponent again as well. But I know I'm hearing it might be we might be opening up the season with the Commanders. And I know every single schedule has been released. They've been leaking some small things on the internet, on Twitter, with some teams' schedules and here and there. But every schedule gets released tonight at 8:00. So if you're not doing anything, check out 8 p.m. tonight on NFL Network. Sure, probably ESPN as well. The schedule release for 2025.
Get ready, baby. Get ready.
So now that that's out of the way, and we have about probably 27 minutes left on the last show of the semester. How about them Indiana Pacers in Halliburton?
How about them?
Taking down the number 1 seeding Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, I'm going to let you take this one real quick. Well, you start off with it, Al.
Shout out Michaela Grace, baby! But on top of that, thank you, Michaela. We love you. And on top of that, yes, the Indiana Pacers, taking the series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, or what they call them, Halliburton, taking the series win against the number 1 seeding Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Indiana Pacers will face the winner of the New York Knicks Boston Celtics. That is Game 5 tonight in the Garden. Actually, is that in the Garden or is that in let me check that out right now for all you guys out there. For all y'all listening, you are listening to 103.5 WCCH Midday with the Raj. Just Big Al for now for a couple minutes. But on top of that, I will give you the statistics of what is going on tonight. So on the NFL side of things, the Giants have released their 2025 schedule. You know what? I'm going to announce it right now, guys. The Giants 2025 schedule, it is right here. Here's the 2025 schedule for the New York Giants. Week 1 at Washington. Week 2 at Dallas. Week 3, Sunday Night Football against the Kansas City Chiefs is week 3. Week 4. Week 3 will be the home opener for the Giants. Sunday Night Football against Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Week 4, home against the Chargers. Week 5, at the Saints. Week 6, versus the Eagles on Thursday Night Football. Week 7, at Broncos. Week 8, Philadelphia Eagles. Week 9, should I say the defending champ Philadelphia Eagles. Week 9, home against the San Francisco 49ers. Week 10, at the Chicago Bears. Week 11, home against Green Bay. Week 12, at Detroit. Week 13, Monday Night Football against the New England Patriots. Week 14, they have the bye. Week 15, they are home against the Commanders, home against the Vikings. And Week 17, they will be playing the Raiders in a Saturday game, actually. And Week 18, TBD against the Dallas Cowboys. So there is the New York Giants schedule for 2025. Now, I would say this schedule is very tough, very difficult for the Giants. And if I had to rate it, it's definitely probably the hardest in the league. And they weren't lying about that as well. So the Giants' schedule has been released. On top of that, I will mention the NBA series for tonight. I know the Celtics are taking on the Knicks, Game 5 tonight in a do-or-die, and Golden State taking out the Timberwolves in a do-or-die. I will check where the games are being taken place at. For the NBA tonight, it is in Minnesota and at Boston tonight. Now I got some heartbreaking news for you Celtics fans out there. Jason Tatum with a torn ACL and probably will miss the entirety of 2026. The other day he tore his ACL, and the prayers up for his family and prayers up for him as well. Jason Tatum is a very valuable player in the NBA, one of the best players in the NBA by far. And, prayers up for you, man. Nobody likes to see anyone get hurt. Of course not. And, that is a huge, horrible, horrible scene of events that happened the other day for Celtics star Jason Tatum. But back to the script. Tonight, the Thunder have beaten the Denver Nuggets. They're up 3-2. Like I said before, the Nuggets are down 3-2 to the Oklahoma City Thunder that's looking to close out a series and get to the Western Conference Finals. And the Indiana Pacers, like I said before, have, on top of that, have beaten the Cleveland Cavaliers, the number 1 seed Cavaliers, to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, that they are looking forward to taking on either the Boston Celtics or the New York Knicks. They are waiting for those two opponents coming up. If the Knicks win tonight, they advance to face the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, for Golden State's side of things, clear as day, they said, or not clear as day, what I heard earlier is that if the Warriors end up winning Game 5 tonight, Stephen Curry will be, I'm hearing that he's taking shoot-around and drills. He'll be able to perform in Game 6. If they force a Game 6 tonight, Steph Curry will be, his play is up in the air, but I'm hearing he could be back for Game 6 if Golden State forces Game 6. So, as of right now, it's just me on the show. Pat is in the middle of a conversation. So, like I said, the New York Giants schedule has been released. I want to see if the New England Patriots or San Francisco 49ers schedule has been released yet for the season. I'm going to check that out right now. As you can wait for here, you are listening to 103.5 WCCH, the best in variety, with Big Al right now on Midday with the Raj for his last show of the semester. I am going to look up the New England Patriots schedule if it's been leaked out yet. I know that every single schedule is getting revealed tonight at 8 o'clock, and you don't want to miss it. So bear with me for a second as I try to do some live updates and trends of what's going on for the NFL season, as we are getting a little update here. NFL announced schedule for 2025. I am checking that out as we speak. Bear with me 1 second. So let's go to a schedule. Regular season. No, this is from last year. So no, that will not help me. Is anything out? No, but apparently I heard that the Patriots are supposed to open up the season with the Las Vegas Raiders, is what I heard from a friend a few minutes ago. But like I said, 2025, the whole schedule will be out tonight. So we'll get a track on that. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an MLB schedule breaking news. Breaking news here on Midday with the Raj. Derrick Henry and the Baltimore Ravens reached an agreement today on a 2-year, $30 million extension that includes $25 million fully guaranteed over the next 2 seasons. Per Todd France on Athletes First, it is the largest deal in NFL history for a running back over 30 years old. So, looks like that's some breaking news for you Baltimore Raven fans out there. Doing a little breaking news on Midday with the Raj. Nice little contract for Derrick Henry there. Making him the largest paid running back over the age of 30. So a little breaking news there. I'm gonna get to a little bit of an MLB update, scores wise and everything. So, because I know there's a few games going on right now as we speak. And stay tuned with us because we have about 18 minutes left. Me and Pat still got to predict a few series when he comes back here in a minute as well. MLB side of things, the Twins are up 4-3 on the Orioles in the bottom of the 5th. Cardinals and Phillies, no score in the bottom of the 3rd. The Brewers and Guardians 1-1 in the bottom of the 2nd. And later on today, we got the Yankees taking on the Mariners. Final game of a 3-game set for the Yankees come back home for a series against their crosstown rival, the Mets, back at Yankee Stadium Friday through Sunday. The D-backs and the Giants at 3:45 today. The Cardinals taking on the Phillies. That is actually a doubleheader. Did not know that. At 6:15, Game 2 tonight. Red Sox taking on the Tigers tonight at 6:40. The Rays taking on the Blue Jays tonight at 7:07. We got the Pirates and Mets at 7:10 tonight. White Sox Reds at 7:15. We got the Nationals Braves at 7:15. The Marlins Cubs at 7:40. And we got the Twins and Orioles are a doubleheader as well. Game 2 tonight as well. We have a day-night doubleheader. Single emission doubleheader. Rockies and Rangers tonight at 8:05. Royals and Astros tonight at 8:10. Angels Padres at 9:40. And A's and Dodgers tonight at 10. So, on top of that, we covered a little MLB there. And I think I just want to recap this entire semester. It's been great getting to work with Pat. Pat, I know you can hear me. And it's been great to get to know everyone here. Great to be a part of the family. And great just to be a part of the group. I got a good group of coworkers here, and Pat LaBelle has been a great boss, and I'm glad I've had Michaela Grace and DJ Damon T to back me up as well. The fact that I did not know that they were my bosses till 2 months ago makes me a little iffy, so I'm glad that I found out now. But on top of that, Pat, you missed that the Giants came out with their schedule.
Oh, okay.
You want me to bring it back out?
Wait, Al, before you do, you pull that up, and I just want to say, too, shout out to Big Al, folks, because he's the only resident sports guy here at WCCH. He's improved each and every week, and he's really made his impact here in the station, and he's only going to keep rocking and rolling in the future. Shout out Big Al. Woo! The kid.
Taking a little bit of a lap there, but it's been a great
start
to the semester. Now, my friends actually sent this to me. It's crazy. They actually just sent me the schedule. And I have it up for right here. So I know I just mentioned it, but
so did it get leaked? I thought it wasn't coming out till tonight.
It got leaked.
Leak alert! Breaking news.
At least I just saw it 2 seconds ago, so it should be back here. I don't know why that. Get Unlimited, NorthJersey.com. Screw it. I'm just going to look it up right now because I just had it right in front of me. And it's crazy because I was just reading it. So I don't know how it went bye-bye in 2 seconds. NorthJersey.com for the New York Giants schedule. And it's crazy because he sent it to me through the group chat. So I'm surprised that it's not letting me pull it back up. Now it's saying subscribe to it. So I'm not going to subscribe to something that I don't need to subscribe to.
Oh, no, forget that.
North Jersey schedule, NorthJersey.com Giants schedule 2025. And apparently he found some crazy leak. Giants
Per source.
Yes.
Giants schedule released.
Here we are. Where are we? Week 1 at Washington.
Win.
Book
it.
I don't know. That'll be tough. Week 2 at Dallas. Always a tough. We never beat the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Week 3 at home against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Definite loss.
Sunday Night Football.
Nope. Got to play the games, though. Got to play the games.
Week 4, home against the Chargers. Week 5, at Saints. Week 6, Thursday night against the defending champ Eagles. Week 7, at Broncos. Week 8, at Eagles. Week 9, home against the 49ers. Week 10, at Bears. Week 11, home against the Packers. Week 12, at Detroit. Week 13, Monday Night Football against the New England Patriots. Week 14, bye. Week 15, Commanders. Week 16, Vikings. Week 17, Raiders. And Week 18, the Cowboys.
All right, big year coming up.
This schedule, they might not be lying. That might be the toughest schedule in the league.
No, it's definitely not a cupcake schedule. I'll tell you that.
They weren't lying. Fox Sports was not lying when he said that. So the Giants have a long road ahead of them. But no, I did get the leak of it, and I ended up finding out some breaking news that I think you'd be interested in as well, that Adam Schefter just broke a couple minutes ago, and I think you'll be intrigued.
Right,
Derrick Henry and the Baltimore Ravens reached an agreement today on a 2-year, $30 million extension that includes $25 million fully, guaranteed over the next 2 seasons per Todd France of Athletes First. It is the largest deal in NFL history for a running back over 30 years old.
You know, I was literally just about to say that. It's rare to see any type of deal for a running back, but well deserved. My God.
Derrick Henry, bro. My word.
Even if he falls off, the Ravens owed him that contract. He earned that for sure.
No, he definitely did. And Derrick Henry's been a legend for so long. So.
Plus, smart for him getting the guaranteed money because you don't know health in running backs. So, you don't know health. Every day is a gift.
He's still doing it. He's still doing it at his age today. I mean, shout out to Derrick Henry, honestly. You know, there's running backs like that, too. Running backs out of all people, besides quarterbacks, they never last long.
No.
So,
because your body just gets brutalized.
Is like, it's like, wow. You know, it's just like, congrats, he's still playing. Running backs last so, you know, last very little. They don't last like that. So they last short amount of time. Because if you think about it, they take so many hits, and you thought the quarterback takes hits. They're just right there.
No, so, literally, they're in the trenches.
But no, I you know, good for him. You know, he's been such a great
get your bread.
Yeah, he's been a great player in the NFL for so long as well. So, Pat, we're going to predict the NBA series because we have 10 minutes left.
All right.
I'll give one more MLB update. I know I just did one. You weren't here. I basically covered so much in the span of 5 minutes when you were gone.
I know. Thank you. Sorry for doing that.
No, don't worry. Business meetings. Got to have them.
Yeah, shout out Chris. Shout out Chris Yurko in marketing. Woo!
Yes, sir. Twins,
Legend.
4-3, top 6. Cardinals, Phillies, first game of a day-night doubleheader. No score, top 4. Brewers, Guardians, 1-1, bottom second. And on the later side of things, Diamondbacks, Giants, Yankees, Mariners, Cardinals, Phillies, Red Sox, Tigers, Rays, Blue Jays, Pirates, Mets, White Sox, Reds, Nationals, Braves, Cubs, Marlins, day-night doubleheader, game 2, or more like a single doubleheader, my fault, between the Twins and Orioles, 30 minutes after the first game ends, Rockies, Rangers, Royals, Astros, Angels, Padres, DJ Damontee's Padres, and the Sacramento Athletics against the defending champs, Dodgers at 10-10 tonight. Now, on to the NBA for you yahoos out there. Golden State against the Timberwolves facing elimination tonight if they lose, 9:30 on TNT. You betcha I'll be watching that game.
Yep, book it.
And got some news. If Golden State forces a Game 6, Steph Curry could be in open for Game 6.
Oh, wow. That makes it actually really interesting.
Here's the thing, though. They should have had him play tonight. But that's the thing. Season on the line, and you're not playing your star player. I understand.
Wait, so what's the difference going to make 3 days?
Like crazy this playoffs, but season's on the line. You're not playing your star player? Like, what? Who cares if it's his last game of the season?
Yeah, you
I
know
don't
what,
care.
Steph? Get your butt out there and chuck up some threes.
No, seriously, bro. Like, I mean, last game of the season, and we don't clear him if we lose? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
that makes no sense.
Seriously, though. I look at that last night, and I'm starstruck. I'm like, you can't be joking with me. If we lose tonight, our season's over. And we're not playing Steph? Seriously, dude, where's that logic? Like where's the heart? I mean, not
Steph,
saying
get out there.
Not saying you're throwing in the towel, but you're basically throwing 3/4 of it right now. I mean,
agree.
Steph is your star player. I understand he's not playing like it the last 2 or 3 weeks, but for crying out loud, more like this entire postseason, he's getting carried. But for crying out loud, season's on the line. You have a chance to have your star player play, and he's not in the lineup. Really?
No, that makes no sense.
Really? Are you asking to be done after tonight? Because clearly looks like you're throwing 3/4 of it. Unless if Jimmy, Draymond, and Buddy do their ish tonight. Other than that, I was starstruck when I saw that last night.
No, that's crazy.
Because I was like, that's just showing that they might not even care. I mean, they care, but they don't. I mean, that's wrong. But what I'm saying is that you can't make this up. You can't seriously tell me that with the season on the line, I understand he has a hamstring, but so what? Play through it. For crying out loud, Jason Tatum tore his ACL. That's 3,000 times worse.
Yeah.
And you're telling me this guy can't play through a grade 1 hamstring? Get out of here.
Yeah, come on. This ain't the church league. This is NBA playoffs.
Seriously, though. I mean, like...
Get out there.
That's ridiculous. But, I mean... No, Golden State's facing elimination. I know I just ranted on him.
Nah, but I agree.
But,
I agree.
mean, that had to be deserved because that was definitely deserving what I just did because I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, you can't be that much of a wuss.
Well, you know, Big Al, there's a difference between hurt and injured. You know, if you're hurt, get out there and play. If you're injured, you're injured. There's no in between.
But no, seriously.
Sounds like he's hurt. Get out there. This ain't church league.
But no, I kind of can concur with Pat as well because
Giddy up.
I'm just like, dude, come on, you can't make this up, bro. But the Celtics-Knicks game 5 tonight in TD.
Oh.
Celtics facing elimination
Aye.
without their star player, of course, Jason Tatum. Unfortunately, prayers out to you, brother. Torn ACL. No one likes to see anyone get hurt, and one of the best players in the league.
No,
by
that's
far.
actually horrible.
And that was terrible the way that ended.
Might be out all year.
Day. He probably will be out for majority of 26. So,
oh yeah, what a blow for the Celtics! My God,
it's like Eric. It's like what Eric said yesterday. It's like what's next for the Celtics now that Tatum might be out for the majority of 2026. Like, what do we do now? What's next in the offseason?
Jeez, yeah, it's hard enough to repeat too, and now it's just like they're cooked a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they take tonight.
Unless Jalen, Porzingis, Pritchard, Hauser, all those guys. Unless did they step up tonight? Brown, did they step up tonight? Do they do?
Hey, they are deep. They are deep, but you need a star in the NBA, no doubt.
No, but I mean, Pat, what do you think? What happens with Gold? First, we'll mention Golden State series, but what do you think's next for these series coming up?
I'm just gonna start with the C's, just because that's near and dear to my heart. I'm gonna say, I'll be an optimist. I'll give them this game here. We'll say they win this one in Jason's honor at home, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna say the Celtics fall in 6. Unfortunately, Golden State is an interesting one, especially with the Steph factor. I'd say if they push it to 6.
Feel a lot better, even if Steph at 50%. I'd still feel a hell of a lot better if Steph was in this lineup tonight.
I agree.
Like we always do with this time.
I go for mine. I got to shine.
Ignore that. Saving that for the end.
Anyways.
I would have felt so much better if Steph was in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Now that he's not in the lineup, I'm just like, where do we go from here? Because even though he hasn't been shooting well in the postseason, he's your star guy. I don't really get the decision because I'm just like, you lose, you're done. So either you suck it up and then rest the entire offseason, or you sacrifice it and try to salvage a game 6. So you can't do both. I'd prefer you play. If I was the coach, you'd be in my starting lineup tonight.
Yeah.
You play, man.
It is tough, yeah.
I mean,
you don't know how serious it is.
When I saw that from Yahoo yesterday,
know.
I'm like, do they want to lose? Like, I mean, they're asking for it. I mean, like, you can't make this up. How can you say that with your... This is the same thing if Jason Tatum wasn't in the lineup. But that's different because he tore his ACL. But it's the same thing. What if Tatum had a grade 1 hamstring, which I'm sure he'd rather have that than a torn ACL. A grade 1 hamstring, and you're down 3-1, and you don't play him, and he's just ruled out. That's the same thing. So...
That's loony.
I look at it from a standard, and I'm like, as a coach, I don't care how hurt you are. You're playing in my lineup tonight, whether you like it or you don't.
There you go.
Seriously, because it goes from there. And what Pat said, I'm not putting it on a one individual. What if me and Pat said this entire semester that's probably been used every show? Pat, I think you know where I'm going with this too.
Drop it on them.
The team.
There you go.
What do you think we've said every show?
It's true.
Now, Steph.
No individual wins a game by himself.
I love you. You're my favorite player. No doubt. But, dude, you're down 3-1, and you're going to sit out just because of a hamstring. Oh, my Lord, a hamstring injury. It's not like you tore your ACL, dude.
Get out there.
Like... Think about how Jason Tatum feels right now. Probably like crap. Probably like crap. Like, it's not like your ACL's torn and you can't move, bro. You have a hamstring injury. I mean, I guess I get it, but I really don't.
Yeah, like, I got a pretty bad Charlie horse last night. You still see me at work today.
I mean, Pat's not stopping Pat from showing up to his work day.
That's right.
Why should it stop you?
Yep.
I mean,
drink some water, Steph.
But no,
maybe a banana.
Nothing he can do now. He's ruled out for Game 5. So I don't know. Do I think Golden State salvages a Game 5 tonight and forces Game 6? Kind of up in the air. I'd say yes because I'm not going to give up on them. But I'd feel you say indefinite yes if Steph Curry was in the lineup today. But he's not. Now on the Celtics side of things, I think they'll win at home tonight to force a Game 6 for Tatum. I think the rest of this series and probably all of next season is dedicated on Tatum, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
oh yeah, literally just such a loss. What else can you say?
All
right, wait. Final words here, Al. You got about a minute left.
About 1 minute. Indiana Pacers upset the Cleveland Cavaliers, waiting for the Celtics-Knicks series for the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about the Pacers?
Wow, yeah, what a story. You know, they
call him Halliburton or whatever they say nowadays about him or whatever.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Something like that. But
yeah, that game winner at the beginning of the series, that really set the tone.
Cinema.
Set the tone.
But no, good for them. And
dang, they might just make a run right to the title with the seas going down.
It's like what my dad said. I'd like to see the underdogs maybe pull something off.
Wait, I don't even know. Do you know, have the Pacers ever won a title? This could be it for them.
Actually, honestly, bro, I have literally no idea. Before we get off the show, I'm checking that right now.
All right, last fact check.
Last fact check before the end of the show. I want to check that out because you got me intrigued to check out this news. So,
yeah.
Indiana Pacers, have they ever won a title?
While you do that, thank you everyone so much for listening to Midday with the Raj all semester long. It's been absolutely electric, and we're gonna keep the momentum going whenever the next episode is.
Could be maybe during the summer. If not, I will definitely be back next semester. But on top of that, the Indiana Pacers have never won a championship.
Okay, there you go.
Their only NBA Finals appearance was in 2000.
There you go.
So I'm going to finish off with 2 more songs. That would be Good Life by Kanye and T-Pain, and that would be Max Off by Future and Kendrick Lamar. If I am not back for a couple shows in the summer, you betcha I'll be back in September. So.
Oh, and let me get one final word, too. I know we had some technical difficulties with the YouTube. I'm going to make it my goal this summer to get all the episodes of Midday with the Raj up and running. Let's get after it. Let's make it happen. There you go. So check out the YouTube.
Final words, Pat?
Final words. It's been an absolute pleasure, Big Al, and I can't wait to see you continue to grow and do big things. Let's go. Rock and roll.
Like I said before, I'll say it again. Team, but on top of that, before I wrap up, shout out Michaela Grace.
Yeah, shout out Michaela Grace.
And I know she's probably gone by now.
Yeah, she might be. I don't know.
But shout out you, and good luck with the rest. Good luck the rest of the way.
Shout out DJ Damon T. Shout out DJ Catlow. Shout out
DJ
Nandu.
Damon T. Shout out Nandu. Also shout out Eric as well.
Shout out Gingy,
Gingy as well, that just came on a couple weeks ago. Last week. And shout out Mr. Rogers for all the guests that we've had on. Shout out Amanda as well. And final words. Team on me. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team. Have a good one.